How you doing? As my mom always said, better late than pregnant, right? Anyway, hi, I'm Cricket. I'm also known as Choyun Smut. And this is the Corner Booth. This is the online equivalent of your favorite late night eatery in the Corner Booth at Bar Rush with all of the best friends that you've probably never met. Just got done watching some of the more contentious portions of the shallow doorbell case. Boy, she was mad at her second witness. Mad at Serena Sharp. Ooh. She didn't have a whole lot to say to her brother, I noticed. So that was interesting. Hey, Sergeant Fanny. Good to see you. But whoo boy, she was mad at Serena Sharp. And boy, she kept getting her ass called out, didn't she? Yeah, the prosecution isn't having any of her shenanigans, and I am here for it. Hello, Drayton. Good to see you. So yeah, tomorrow I do a whole bunch of moving, well, as much as I can. Hey, Millie the Dandelion, and hello, Riley's Human. Good to see you. I've got a bunch of stuff packed up. We'll get as much moved as we can with our limited capabilities. And I don't know if either Shuji or Boy Shorts are going to be available to help with their truck, one of their trucks. Hey, Purple Groovy. That's all right. So am I. Don't worry about it. I just got going like 2 minutes ago. Don't sweat it. But since Choo Choo is still struggling and is dealing with, apparently she's got the spare tire put on, but she's struggling a lot. So I don't know if she's going to be able to come with me. And I kind of doubt it at this point. But also, I have no idea how to put the bed together. So that's going to be fun. It will be an adventure. I am handy with tools. So yeah, that's going to happen. We're going to get a bunch of stuff moved. And hopefully make a decent amount of progress without completely doing my head in. Only, partially, right? And man, oh man alive. When I said that I felt like there was probably a bruise on my buttock, y'all, no, I'm not taking my buttock out for the whole wide internet to see. And I didn't hold up like a banana for scale or anything. But I did take a photo. And y'all, that is one unhappy buttock. That is a really unhappy buttock. That bruise is deep and it hurts. And I have no idea how it got there. How is mom doing? She's largely exhausted. Take video of taking it apart, replay to put back together. Yeah, difficulty. It's already being taken apart. Hello there, Jen Marie. Hello, Eric Levitt. How is mom doing? Mom is exhausted. And she's really sick of paperwork, but she's gotten a lot of her stuff moved in to her apartment. So yes, that is a tortured tush for sure. That is a very, very angry contusion on my left buttock. So, yeah. Sorry, sunshines. Get some sesame oil massaged into that. Okay, I can do that. I'm sure I had some arnica somewhere. I just don't know where it is right now. But yeah, it is not pretty. Not pretty. It's going to blossom really interesting, though. It'll be a whole nebula of colors. Seriously. So, yeah, I know, Draits, and best laid plans and all. It's already being taken apart, and the parts are over there. I just don't know how to put it back together. So I guess I'm going to have to figure it out, huh? And figure out how to get the trundle bed that goes underneath it over there. Hopefully without taking that apart. Thankfully, that just scrunches down. But that's where the people with the trucks come in handy. So if Shuji and Boy Shorts aren't available, maybe Willow will be. That would be nice. Gosh, I know we have some sesame oil. Maybe I'll rub it into that before I go to sleep tonight. Slept really poorly last night. It took me forever to get there, and I stayed in that light bullshit sleep for a long time because just racing brains, man. That's just how it happens, is racing brains. My brain just won't shut up, and there's so much stuff to do, and there's so little time in which to do it. And it's just, it's a fucking lot. Did I go over 5 minutes before I dropped an F-bomb? Yes, I did. Okay, good. It's a lot. And when you're taking apart a life, I mean, I moved back here 10 years ago. You get a little entrenched. And folks have been here for 17, 18 years. It's hard. It's really stinking hard. And it doesn't do good things for my brain mates either. But, you know, I'm trying to just look ahead, move forward, go forward, move ahead, try to detect it. It's not too late to whip it. Whip it good. The bed is not from IKEA. Closest IKEA is is in Bloomington, Minnesota, which is about 2.5 hours south of me. So yeah, that's the nearest IKEA. Nothing in like it is what I'm going to get. Oh, Jen Marie, I'm so sorry. You had funeral arrangements to do today with your nightmare stepsister. I worry for my mom. Yeah. Basically lay out the bits, make sure all four corners have the same number of bits. That makes sense. And it's not like it's going to be the first bed I've put together. It's just different from the ones that I've put together. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I'll just fly by the seat of my pants. Yeah. Hey, Sarah Turner. Sorry about your bruise. Definitely not a good place for one. So easy to lose balance sometimes. Yeah, I sure do. Your stepdad passed on Tuesday. I am so sorry to hear that, Jen Marie. And I'm putting some ones in the chat for you. May his memory be a blessing. Yeah, this bruise is something else. Like I said, I should have put in a banana for scale because it is big. My ass is also prodigious, so it's kind of difficult to tell. But yeah, this is a big old bruise. Let me see. Yeah, it is at least the length of my hand from here to here. Only going sideways across my butt. It is a large bruise. It is sizable. It is whoo. And boy, does it hurt. Hey, Nancy Johns, welcome back. Good to see you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you very much. Zena Marlene to you. His memory is a blessing. I'm glad to hear that for you, Jen Marie. I'm very glad to hear that for you. You never know, right? With parents and step parents and everything, you just never know. Oh, and Millie is sending love and robust magical wishes and gangly armed hugs to everyone needing a bit extra today. Yep. Well, that's probably a lot of us. I know it's me, wifey. I know it's me. Want to test the time delay? Sure. We could. Let's see. Okay, time delay. Type in the word frog. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8 1,000, 9 1,000, 10 1,000, 11 1,000, 12 1,000, 13 1,000, 14 1,000, 15 1,000, 16 1,000, 17 1,000, 18 1,000, 19 1,000, 20 1,000. Really? Okay, 20. All right, there we go. There's all 3 frogs. Dang. That took a long ass time. That was like 21 seconds. Dang. Thank you, everybody, for helping test the time delay. Now we know. I'm probably going to be a bit extra tomorrow. Heaven knows, once we get all that stuff moved, and I see what's left to do, because like the bed, the bureau are the huge things, and then it's just all the boxing and things I want to hang up and everything else. Probably going to wind up taking the folding rack, the clothes rack that my sister had her clothes on. We've still got a few things. 5, 6 leather coats sitting in the garage. 2 large dresses. One of them is shiny. And a partridge in a pear tree. They're little collapsible, easily put togetherable rolling clothing racks. And I think I'm going to bring one of those over there too. I rolled an ankle, so many bruises. Oh, yeah. They said one of those breaks they can't do anything with except braces and wraps. I was doing good until they decided to put one of the heavy boots on me. Ooh, those boots. Those aren't fun. Hey, Barbara. I don't know if you watched from the beginning, but I did show a photo of the bruise that is on my poor tormented hinder. If you missed it, I'll show it again later. We are, for whomever it was that asked, I did put a green stalk. I didn't put the 7 tier. I put the 5 tier green stalk on my Amazon wish list for you. What was I gonna say? Synaptic flatulence. You don't have to rewind. I'm sure I'll show it again before the end of the show, honestly. La la la. What was I talking about? Oh, the rolling clothing rack. So yeah, I'm probably going to dismantle that and bring that over to where I'm moving in. Hello, Sophia. Good to see you. And as I was just telling Barbara earlier in the show, just to get some chatting done as the notifications went out and the people gathered up, I did show a photo of the bruise on my hinder. I live in KT tape, depending on how bad it is. I can't stand the restriction of the splints and the support they dish out. I've never really, my posterior is there for posterity on the replay. Yes. Yes, it is. That is an unlucky buttock. Yes, it is. I haven't tried KT tape, and I don't know whether or not it would work, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I mean, Christ, at this point, I might just make myself into a mummy out of it. What do we need to put in the bubble wrap? My entire body. Seriously, so I mentioned this a couple days ago. I woke up a couple days ago feeling like I had been beaten with a hammer on the left side of my body. And that was, oh, hey, Kim D, good to see you. You're doing some babysitting. 4:10 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Well, have fun with that. I felt like I had been beaten with a hammer. And I was pretty sure that my butt had a bruise on it. Well, it sure enough does. And because I refused to whip out a butt cheek on camera, I decided to take a photo of the insulted area. Heat and massage to break up the blood pocket. Okay. All right. Well, I can do that. Problem is that the massage is going to hurt because everything hurts right now on that butt cheek. Poor little hiney. Not pretty. Rubbing alcohol is good for the massage. Well, and I was also told that I should put sesame oil on it. So, I mean, I think the only rubbing alcohol that we have anymore is in little pads. I don't know if I just have memory loss and forget how I bruise myself or if I'm out of control the 3 hours of sleep I get every night. You know, anything's possible, Barbara. Anything is possible. And with everything being in such disarray in this house, it's more difficult to find my way around in the dark. And I'm sure I tripped and crashed into something and just forgot. I have no idea what happened. All I know is that the impact hit on the left side of my body and my buttock took the brunt of it. There's one artist who has a genetic condition. Her body is extremely fragile. She made a fashion show where clothes were made of packing beans and bubble wrap. Yep. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm gonna get myself all staticked up and roll around in a whole massive vat of packing peanuts, preferably the ones that are based with cornstarch, so that I can also snack when I need to, and then just wind myself in bubble wrap around that. A copper fit ankle brace. Hey, how do those work? How do you find that those work? Because I'm still skeptical on the whole copper fit thing. Extremely skeptical. The other good thing is that when I go over, if everything hurts anyway, you might as well get it healed up more effectively through a little pain. Well, that's fair. Barbara slipped and fell running down the hall in socks to move clothes out of the dryer. Nothing broke. You've got good bone density. Well, that's good anyway. I mean, the day that we went to do the room switcheroo here to move my stepdad upstairs, I tried to put my right leg into the left pants leg, which was already occupied with my actual left leg, and just whump, fell over onto the floor. Gave myself rug burn. And not for anything fun. So yeah, I'm no stranger to falling over for no apparent reason. I just don't know what happened this time. This is an absolute mystery to me. I know, right? Geez, Barb. Did I do the thing? I didn't do the thing. I should probably do the thing. Night meds. Take your night meds. It's a modern pharmacology. Night meds. Time for night meds. They can help your physiology. Take them well before you go to sleep. They work while you're busy counting sheep. When you take your night meds, it's a happy, healthy snooze time. A snory snooze time. You'll have a sleepy time. Night meds. Remember to sip first so that things don't stick. Yes, Millie the Dandelion. Same here. I do. I bruise like a peach. 100%. Ooh, you got your toes stuck in the bottom of your pants and fell on your face. Jen Marie, that sucks. I've also gotten a foot stuck into the waistband of a skirt I was stepping into and kind of did the same thing. So I feel that. Touchscreens work not on pressure, but your body's electrical magnetic field. Copper's a conductor. Make of it what you will. Okay. All right, Dreydson. I am too, Jen Marie. I'm almost irritated when I can explain a bruise, but I do live the mountain goat life and bruise easily, so there's that. Yes, yes, Sophia. I'm usually surprised when I can figure out a bruise, because most of the time they're complete mysteries to me. Hey, Catherine, good to see you. Or is it just Kathy? I can never remember. But congratulations on finishing your taxes. That's amazing. Sergeant Fanny, I guess I should be happy that I've only dislocated toes when putting jeans on. Yikes, though, still. The dislocation sucks. The relocation, though, also really sucks. Yeah. Ow. Those copper splints are thought to amplify that field. That is my theory. Okay. Yeah, I haven't forgotten to do my taxes. I've been so paralyzed with everything else that it just hasn't been done. And now I don't know exactly where all the paperwork is. So, or maybe shift that field. That might be. But will I be able to text though? Oh, I have so many of these. I was running to get on a train I wasn't late for. My laces on my boots got tangled together, flew through the air, and my suitcase fit me up the arse. Oh my, Millie. Ow. Ow, Millie. Honey. Hopefully it wasn't one of the wheels that decided to pop itself in there, huh? Good gracious. It's Catherine, Kathy, and some people call me Kate. So all of the above. Okay. All right, good. So I know that I'm not wrong whichever one I choose. That gives me a little leeway, and I feel good with a little leeway. Um what else? What else? Gonna try to make it a somewhat early night tonight, which means a truncated show, an extremely truncated show. But that's because I have to actually get up and do things and be somewhat functional tomorrow. Somewhat being the key phrase here. There's something that was caught behind my ear. Frustrating. Do. Then I got to chatting to a doctor and missed my stop and ended up in Cambridge. Okay. The good news is that tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit warmer than it has been today. It was about 35 today. Tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit warmer. And trunk show. Lori cannot stay. That's all right. I'm glad you popped in. I can't really stay either because big day tomorrow. Big moving, lots of stuff. I am still at the house. Yes. Yeah, that cabinet door, I am sorry, Barbara. That cabinet door will not close all the way. I am still at the house. I'm upstairs in the kitchen because the back bedroom where I used to broadcast is mostly empty and mom is asleep downstairs. So, yeah, I'm really sorry, Barbara. I'll try to cover it up with my head as much as I can. Mariana and T, hello. It's a ghost. No, I'll tell you, Barbara, the that cabinet doesn't close either. It just refuses to stay closed. It needs better hinges. Get better hinges. Eric Levitt, I tried to walk out of my room and lost my balance, fell right on my nightstand in the hallway. Hit my shoulder. It was bruised badly. That stinks. You can make it closed? Yes. Hammer. A hammer. A hammer and a nail will do it. You think it's bad for you guys? I'm here. Okay. Let's send some loves to Nomi. His phone goes off at midnight. He says he'll be in touch when he can. Um, 2-year-olds are running the world. Take a screwdriver, twist left till they close or right to level. Yeah, no, they need actual new hinges. The good news is there's another cabinet that's also having challenges. But I can't see it. It's on the other side of the kitchen island that this is sitting on. Oh, CO Bilf late for muster. YouTube fails to notify CO Bilf. That's terrible. I'm sorry, Bilf. For it is written, when all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. That is true. Yeah. I try to utilize a lot of screwdrivers. I keep a couple on my keychain, as a matter of fact. I love them. They're very handy. My Apple Watch recently notified me I will probably fall within the next year based on the previous 6 months of data. What data, I wonder? Well, thanks, Apple Watch. Thanks for your confidence in my abilities to remain upright, jerk. Can you attach baby locks? No. And also, we're selling the place, so I don't give a fuck. I just don't. Mariana has a bruised chin. After her toes met a carpet, it ended in the wall. Ow. Hey, T. Hope all are well. Well, some of us are. We're sharing war stories right now about how we got our various fun injuries. But I am struggling, to say the least, and doing my best just to keep my shit together, and also doing my best to keep my head positioned in such a way that Barbara's Virgo self doesn't completely lose it by seeing the open cabinet door that will not close. Hello, Mr. Crow. You are all up very late. It is almost 1 here. Yes, well, I went on really late, but long time no see. Among handyman culture, the hammer is called a Manchester screwdriver. Interesting. As I did say, though, this is going to be a very short show because I have to move things in the morning. Thank you for mentioning something, Barbara, because I'm just sitting here trying to do my best to keep your inner Virgo calm and soothed. You too, Kathy. But yeah, I think I was not transfigured and cloaked in the light of higher realms. I was not. However, what I can show you, Bilf, what you missed was the photo of my bruised arse. So here you go. There it is. There's the bruise on my buttock. There's a bruise. There's a bruise. There's a bruise on my buttock. Can't you see? There's a bruise on my bottom. Dear Liza, dear Liza. I ripped out my big toenail as a child somehow. It's even grown back weirdly still. Kinda hurt. Ow, that sucks. Ooh, also creating a starfish shape when you fall down the stairs is not advised, especially with open banisters. No, I can't imagine it is. I can't imagine it is. So, I mean, neither is pulling a Bambi on the cobblestones, my love. You gotta use some kind of caution. I am okay. It's just, my butt. It's prodigious. It has plenty of padding. If it had less padding, perhaps I would have broken something, but as it is right now, it's okay. It's just very, very sore. May Xenu grant healing to your buttocks and soul. Thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate that. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap things up. I have already eaten a thing. And so I'm going to wash my face. I'm going to try to wind down. And watch a little bit more of today's coverage of Shallow Doorbell before I go to sleep. Maybe I'll have a gummy. Maybe that'll get my brain to shut up. It's possible. Anyway, right now, it's one more for the road. Xenu. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One more sip, ought to get it. One more gummy, I'ma hit it. One more for the road. Ooh, how is Merle doing? He had surgery on Tuesday. He's wearing the dreaded cone for 10 days. Poor baby is banging into everything. I bet he is. 2-year-olds are running the world. I'm so glad I'm not alone. Broke my ribs falling downstairs like a starfish. Lord in heaven, have mercy. Gummy, yes, says Bilf. Okay. Well, while you're here, I hope that Merlin heals up well. If you would please hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. I would accept either one. Who dat? Hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. Please do. Aw. All the friends, all the snuggly friends. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. I hit the he is a trooper. Well, rock on. Give him some extra snoot boops for us. Hit the like or the dislike, whichever you choose. Check to see if you're still subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Make sure all your alter egos are subscribed as well. Hit that like button. Hit the notification bell if you would be so kind, and select all for all notifications so you know every single time my random ass decides to go online. If you would do that, I would really appreciate it. And in the meantime, be well, sleep sweet, stay safe. If you want to contact me, you want to help out with supporting the channel in a non-super chat, non-YouTube gets 30% kind of way, all the ways to do that are down below in the description box. And watch out for deer, please. I'll try to find another place to situate myself tomorrow so you don't have to deal with that, or I'll bring some tape or something to make sure that cabinet stays closed while I'm here. Have a fantastic whenever it is, wherever you are. I'll be back here tomorrow. And in the meantime, peace to you.